I believe that the Work Online program was a very good experience. It opened my mind to possibilities that I thought I couldn't have gotten before. But the possibilities are endless. The pay is good. You can work flexible. You can be anywhere once you have internet and work.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the new segment of the Innovation Nation show called Innovation Champions, where we'll be interviewing the people on the ground, the people who know the challenges, the people who are using the solutions, and who are trying to make a positive change. Today, we have C. Isra Aid. Connie's here today to talk about Work Online Dominica. I myself am a participant. And I know since participating, there's been a lot of questions, concerns, things that people want to ask and understand about Work Online Dominica. So, Corny's here today to brief us and to let us know all the good things about Work Online Dominica and how you can take advantage. Morning, Corny.
Thank you and good morning, Kevin. And I'm very excited to let people know more about Work Online Dominica. So far, we've been doing some community outreach. We've been on Facebook. We've had posts going out. So we hope that before the deadline, we can have some more applications coming in.
Right. So tell me a little bit about
All
Work
right.
Online Dominica. How did it start and
Okay.
what is it
So
supposed to do?
Okay, so Work Online Dominica, actually, this is the fourth cohort. We've done it 3 times and we've done it 3 successful times. And why Work Online Dominica? People might say, why Work Online Dominica? How did it come about? Actually, it was an initiative from the government of Dominica and Israel, UNDP, and the Dominica State College. And we started the first pilot, or cohort 1, in 2020. And that was due to the pandemic. So the pandemic came about in 2020. A lot of people lost their jobs. People couldn't go to work. People couldn't get out. And we came up with the initiative like, how can we help persons? How can people be employed while they are home? And we said, you know what? People are home, they have computers. But what are they doing? How can they make money from home using their computers? And so we did some research and we looked at sites and companies such as Flex Jobs. And we saw that on Flex Jobs, people are making money through online through freelancing. So we said, okay, maybe we could go that way. Maybe we could develop a training where we can teach our own Dominicans to work online, to become successful freelancers. All right. And that is how Work Online Dominica came about. And so we developed the modules. We have 12 modules. So that's why it's a 12-week program. Develop the modules and we taught actually teaching people. So people, please be informed that this is not a job. And that is the information that a lot of people think that, with this program, you apply and boom, you get a job, you can start working. No,
Yeah.
it's actually a training program. It's a 12 weeks training program that will teach you how to use your skills, to develop your skills. We give you the knowledge, the tools, the resources to actually become a successful freelancer.
That is one of the main things that people approach me when they know that I've participated in one of the cohorts, the second cohort, in fact. And it's, hey, what happens over there? How do you do it? What kind of things do you learn? Is it a job? Do I get a job straight out? Like you mentioned, Corny, it is a training program. For myself, it was one of the most important training programs for me to really understand what the digital landscape is, how to, in a way, digitize the skills that I have every day, and ultimately how to, be an entrepreneur. Because at the end of the day, that's the path you take when you start freelance. It's on the way to being an entrepreneur. So invaluable course, and I recommend everybody take it. So what can people expect?
Yes. So there are 12 courses, and
Mhm.
that's why it's a 12-week program. Every week, a model will be released. And just to inform everyone, this is all online. All 12 weeks, it's an online program. It's not going to disturb your everyday life. You can still have a normal 9 to 5 job and do this program. So it's for persons both employed and unemployed. So if the 12 modules, each module is released every Monday with a different topic. So the topics are like, how do you change your mindset? How can you build your profile? How do you identify your skills? So every module is a different topic that's going to help you to build yourself, build your knowledge, develop your skill. And once it's released on a Monday, on a Thursday, you have an assignment, based on the module that was released. Every Sunday evening for 1 hour, there's a group coaching call where, you can give feedback, you can talk about your challenges, and it's basically to review the assignments of the module for the week, to even hear from past participants. So it's a really good thing. And then we also have one-on-one coaching. So within the 12 weeks, you also have a hand holding where our two digital skills specialists, they don't just leave you and give you a module or program and leave you. No, they actually hold your hand, and it's part of the mentoring aspect of this program, which you don't find with other programs. So they'll hold your hand, they'll mentor you, and actually there are one-on-one coaching calls that you can have, one-on-one calls with the digital skills specialist, even with us as the Israel staff. If you're having any challenges, if you think it's becoming too difficult or too overwhelming for you, we are here to hold your hand. So after these 12 weeks, you actually get a certificate, and we do a graduation ceremony. One of the questions that we have is that, after the 12 weeks, I get a certificate, supposing I don't get a job online. But what we tend to tell people, this module or this program, based on the skills, the knowledge, the resources, the tools, you can get a better job in person.
Some of the modules that I know some of the modules that I did, the mindset module and on overcoming certain challenges,
Yes.
they really orient you, and that's what it's meant to do, orient you into understanding that it's not an instant thing. You have to, if you want to get a gig, you have to send out like at least 10 applications a day, and it's not to say it's this long CV process where you have to have your curriculum vitae with like 10 references and all your local certificates. What it really isn't. And they teach you how to streamline that. They teach you how to reach out to prospective employers, how to look attractive to prospective employers, and navigate the space. So just tempering everybody's expectation, as to what it is. It was down to sending, my 10 applications a day, and I landed a job with the recruit salespeople for software companies. And that was a great experience. I learned a lot, was constantly exposed to new technology, new procedures, new ways of thinking. I mean, even if it's not a job in tech, like how I landed, there are other persons who are doing other things in other industries, learning, developing themselves, understanding how to do business now. What kind of people are you looking for? Is there a criteria for them, and how can they come on to this program?
Our target right now, we're looking for persons that graduate high school. And why we're looking for graduates is because graduates have some type of skill. You actually have to come on board this program with some sort of skills. You don't have to have all the skills in the world, because we do help you to identify your skill and we help you to develop them. But you have to have some sort of basic skill.
You say skill, right? Like, unpack that for me, because when you say skill, I'm thinking about, if I'm a masonry guy, if I can do stone, if I can do carpentry. Break down what you mean by skill and I guess the expectation.
It's not so difficult. So the skills, it's like just basic skills, like customer service, or you may have a skill to do some sort of web design, but you don't fully know it. Simple Microsoft, Excel, it's very simple things. And what we do, we help you to build on those skills. So you may have some basic computer skills, and we're going to help you to develop those skills. You may have a simple Excel, but maybe the courses that will help you to take, it's like, an advanced Excel course. Right. So, we help you to build on those skills. And it's something also, the skill that you love. So you may like data entry, just simple things like entering information, but you don't know you have that skill. You don't know, and data entry is it's a big thing. It's a job.
So
It's
Connie,
a
I
good
mean,
paying job online. So these are the things we help you to do.
so Connie, I mean, when I think of enjoying skills to enjoy my life, I'm not thinking about data entry, right? So I take for instance, I don't think that's fun, but like for me, for instance, yeah, I know I and people who know me know that I've done events in the past. I've done a lot of organizing, a
Oh
lot of
yes,
planning, and a lot of communications. And that's a skill. Now, I mean, I
it
may not, or
is.
at the time, may not have seen it as a skill because it's something that I do every day. But when you get into the program and you're allowed to step back and take a look at, the big bag of skills that you have and what's really valuable, you come out, feeling really empowered because saying that, hey,
You do.
that then I thought that was just me being a good person, or that's just me.
Yes.
I just like to clean, or those kind of things, and really finding those things and being able to capitalize them and use them online. And thank you very much for what Israel
Yeah.
is doing.
It's like, there are persons that love to read, but they
Mhm.
figure they just love to read. But guess what? When you get into this program, we show you where you can actually get a good paid proofreading job.
Right.
You can proofread.
Mhm.
And these are the basic skills that you come with, and we help you to identify your skills, what
Mhm.
you love to do, and then we make you a
Yeah.
successful freelancer. So
Yeah.
yes, we're looking for persons with some sort of skills. We're
Mhm.
looking for persons that are fluent in English, because
Okay.
most of the countries that we are working and the platforms are that you'd get most of the popular jobs are within the US and Canada, and they are English speaking countries. So we need you to be speaking fluent English. We need you to have some sort of computer literacy, have access to a computer. And now you don't even have to have access to a computer, because we're in partnership with the government of Dominica through the Ministry of Public Works, Public Utilities, and Digital Economy. And they have provided 15 hubs around the island. So with these hubs, you have access to a computer and reliable internet. So right now, you don't have to, the criteria is not based only on you having your own personal computer. You can actually use one of these hubs to access the internet. So that is a new thing, and it's working out quite well. You can get information on Work Online Dominica through our website, which is www.workonlinedominica.org. And all you have to do is press apply. When you press apply, it will take you to a form, an application form that you complete. Now, one of the things with the application form, and I know a lot of people, they take a step back when they see
Mhm.
that they have to write 300 words on, their personal development and their academic development. But that shouldn't be a hinder. Also, with the 1 minute video. So, yes, you have to provide a 1 minute video telling us about yourself, telling us why you should be considered. And I know this is one of the challenges that applicants have. Once they see
Yeah,
that, they're
they
like,
are very
I
shy. Yeah, they do the shy
but
route,
it's part
but
see, see you're gonna, because you have to mingle with your clients. You have to be online with your clients ever so often. So we want to see that first video. We want to see, and we've been getting some crazy videos. They're very exciting,
I've
but
seen a
we want
few.
to see those videos.
Yeah, but that's a first step. All right, so it's almost like um being able to work online. You first need an email address. I think those
Yes.
that basic communication skill, even if you're not proficient at it, that skill is necessary and one of the
Yeah.
prerequisites for you to get into a gig online. And you have to be able to speak well. You have to be able to write as well as
Yep.
speak. And you have to be able to present yourself and your skills. And all are things that Israel Aid and Work Online Dominica helps young entrepreneurs, young people in
Definitely.
developing. I know
Definitely.
y'all have a bunch of road shows going on, and y'all making appearances, meeting people
Okay,
where
so
they
right
are.
now we're doing a lot of community
Hmm.
outreach. We've been
Hmm.
in the Kalinago territory. We've been in the east of the island, Daly Slap Plain. We've been at Grand Bay, Today we're going to be at Roseau North, and tomorrow we're going to target the Portsmouth, the north of the island. These have been going well, they've been successful, and so far we have some good applications coming in.
Nice.
Just to let everyone know, the application deadline will be July 24th at midnight. So please go ahead, visit our website www.workonlinedominica.org. We've had a lot of past participants that will give their success stories, their testimonials, which you'll maybe hear about. But it is a lifetime opportunity. We have a lot of successful stories, especially if you're someone that don't think you want to go out and work, but you want to work from home. If you have your family, your elderly mom or dad, or even kids that you want to stay home and take care of them and have that liberty to work from home. It gives you the type of freedom. You know, you're in charge of your own money. You're in charge of what clients, what jobs you want. It's really something
It-
that's going to change your life. It's a life-changing experience.
it's
So I
definitely
encourage everyone
liberating.
to take the opportunity to apply.
Yeah, I encourage
Yes,
everybody to
definitely.
as well. It is a life changing experience, at least an eye opening, mind opening experience. And take it from me as a success story. This is something that you want to be a part of, and it will definitely prove to be
Definitely.
the first step in many steps towards you being successful. So, Connie, thank you very much for being an innovation champion and staying on with
You're
us
most
for this
welcome.
15 minutes. And enjoy the rest of the day. I know you're busy going all over Dominica, spreading the good
Yeah.
word, the gospel according to Work Online Dominica. Right? So please
Oh,
continue to do that,
yes.
and we will check in again with you soon. Thank you very much, Connie.
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Much appreciated. Bye.